Hello, I'm Jennifer with Jennifer Decorates, and today I'm going to show you how to make an elegant silk floral arrangement, so stay tuned. Today I first want to start with is containers. Now you can find them anywhere. You can find them at home decor stores, craft stores. The one I chose one with a little bit of height today because I'm going to make a rather large floral because it's going to be for a dining room table. The one thing you need to consider when choosing your containers is the wider the mouth, the more florals you're going to need. Smaller the mouth, less florals. So mine's pretty big because I knew I was going to need a lot of florals. And I also chose one that's mercury glass and very elegant. The first thing we need to do is we need to add our styrofoam block. This is what anchors our flowers into the containers. Normally, I'll kind of measure it, figure out how big it needs to be and kind of shove it down into the container, but I'm not going to do it with this one because it's a little too delicate. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to glue it into the container. I'm going to make sure it's the right size. So first, it's a little too tall, so I'm going to cut it down just a little bit. So the key to making an elegant floral arrangement isn't just the arranging of the flowers, it's the choosing of the flowers. You want to choose ones that look as realistic as possible, and then my rule of thumb for floral arranging is I like to choose a large flower, a medium flower, a small flower, and then I like to choose what I call a filler, which fills in the gaps, and it's something like this. So then the next thing is to I'm going to decide what's the design of the floral. Now this floral is going to go on a dining table that's rectangular, so I'm going to kind of have my floral arrangement be more follow the flow of the table. So I'm going to start with these flowers. I love them, they're kind of long, and I'm going to trim them a little bit. And I'm going to place my first one in, and I'm going to kind of look and think, ooh, that's a little big. Let me trim it a little shorter. Okay, and I'm going to put it in. I'm going to bend it down a little bit, and I'm going to mimic the other side. Now I know how wide I've got the floral. Now it's time to determine how high I'm going to have it. I'm going to start with my large flowers first. Love hydrangeas. Not only are they just beautiful, but you get a lot of bang for your buck, especially if you're going to be making large floral arrangements. Alright, so I'm going to hold it up and kind of determine how high I want my floral to be and snip it, but remember to give yourself enough room to put the stem down into the styrofoam. And the bigger the flower, the harder it is to trim. Now I don't want all these leaves again. I don't want a ton of leaves. We don't want an overabundance of leaves in our floral arrangement, so I'm going to trim quite a few of those off. And now I'm ready to put my first large flower in. Alright, I love that. That looks great, and that's going to determine my height. Okay, I've added my other two hydrangeas, and I placed them on each side of the taller one. Now if I was making this arrangement for a round table, I probably would add one more hydrangea here and one more here. But since I'm not, we're going to move on and go with the medium flowers that I chose, and I love these. These are peonies. So let me trim those up a little. I'm going to place one here and one in the back. I've added my peonies, and when you kind of look at the top, I kind of added them in a triangle. You can totally tell we've got the framework of this floral arrangement finished. So now we need to add the smaller flowers and the fillers. I love these little flowers. They have a little hint of green in them, and if you kind of look at the color scheme I chose for this floral arrangement, mostly white with a hint of green. All right, let me put these, I'm going to trim some leaves off. And then let me put these beautiful little flowers in. So after I've stuck these small flowers in, I kind of take an evaluation of the floral, and I'm looking at it and thinking, I think I'd like to see another peony here and maybe on this side. So I'm going to trim a couple more and fill in that gap that's bothering me. Much better. Now I'm ready to add the last floral, and that's my fillers. I've snipped this one, and I'm going to stick it in and then kind of bend it so it's kind of flowing out from the floral arrangement. So I added my greenery, the darker one, around the bottom of the container. Kind of taking a look at it, and I think I want to add just a little bit more fillers in, and then I'm going to be done. So there we have an elegant floral arrangement. You can do this. You just have to keep in mind that you want to balance out your floral arrangement, don't overstuff it, and when you have gaps, that's where you're going to put in the little fillers, whether it's little teeny flowers or just a little bit of greenery. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel because we're going to have a lot more fun videos coming your way. Have a great day.